This is lesson 5.8, D as in dog, elementary algebra. We're still continuing on with applications. We're in example 7. It says a company can manufacture X hundred items for a total cost of C equals 300 plus 500X minus 100X squared. You do not have to know what in the world that says. Just know that you have this formula right here. Okay, so they give you that formula. How many items were manufactured if the total cost is $900? So this C means cost. So we're just going to replace that with $900. Okay, and what we're looking for is X. Okay, so that's all we're doing with this one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get everything on one side of the equal sign. So we're going to take this and shift it to the other side. That's all I'm doing, is I'm just going to rewrite the whole thing exactly like it is and move this over there. So notice we did not take this and move it over here to where everything changes signs. We just took this whole equation, moved it over here, and we took the 900 and moved it over there. You can do that without changing signs when you just flip everything. Now if we were to have left the 900 over here, then we would have had to change signs, but because we moved it over and this over, you don't have to change signs. Alright, so now let's move this to the other side. Now we change the sign of the 900 because we didn't move anything else. We left everything else on the other side. Alright, so let's see if we can combine anything. We've got that and that, so 300 minus 900 is negative 600. Okay, and the next step is going to be putting stuff in the right order. So I want that first. And I want that second because it's got an X. And you always take the sign with it because I had a negative right here. It had to go there. And that negative there had to go there. So that's what I have. Now I've got this crummy negative in front of my X squared. So remember what I said? You can change the sign of that to a positive as long as you change the signs of everything else along the way. Okay, now I'm going to look at this and see if I have anything common I can factor out. I do. I have 100. I can take 100 out of there and left that. I can take 100 out of there, and I can take 100 out of there. That makes life look a lot better, doesn't it? Alright, so let's see if I can break this down. Two numbers multiplied together give me 6, added together give me 5, but these both have to be negative so that when I multiply them together I get a positive 6, and when I add them together I get a negative 5. So x minus 3 equals 0, and x minus 2 equals 0. So x equals 3 or x equals 2. Those are both positive numbers. So those are both my answers here, 2 and 3. And I'm going to skip number 8. I'm not going to give you one like number 8, so let's just go ahead and be somewhat familiar. Alright, so here is the key with doing these. Use the answer key while you're solving these. Work on these by yourself, see how you do. And if you need to go back to the answer key in order to look and say, oh, okay, now I see how you got that, do that. Make use of that. Don't be lost and just quit and go on to the next problem. Use the answer key as an aid for you to be able to figure these out, or at least see how the book figured these out. These are not easy. And it's going to take some work. You're going to have to do some thinking. You're going to have to struggle, but don't give up. Just because something's hard, keep trying and you'll get these. Okay, that's it for lesson 5.8. No reason to do any problems out of the problem set, because the problem set are just like the ones I just spent 3 months doing, it seems like, with these 4 videos. So you should be good.